Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you about my skincare routine. I have had a few people ask me what do I do for my skin, and I really wanted to share that with you. I'm 58 years old and I have looked after my skin since I was in my late teens and probably possibly even earlier than that, but I worked with major cosmetic houses from quite a young age, so I've always had access to very good skincare. And over the last couple of years, I've slowly built up my routine of skincare with Chanel products, and not because it is Chanel, but because they're actually really good products. Everything that I'm using, I find I have great success with. They're perfect for my skin. Look, admittedly, my budget doesn't stretch to the Sublimage range, which is the very high end of Chanel skincare. I have got a few items out of that range and I'm going to share them with you today. Primarily, I use a range of products called Lift. So they are for a mature skin. They're firming and designed to help produce a glowing type effect on our skin. As I go through the products, I'm going to refer to the Chanel website as well, because I want to read out to you what it says, although you can do your own research as well. But look, please just bear with me, because I want to sort of read to tell you what they also say about the product. Now, one of the first products which I wanted to talk to you about is this product here. It's a Lift Lotion. I actually bought this in error. The product that I normally would use is, now this is the oil in cream, I think. The product I would normally use is the Lift fluid. It looks in a very similar bottle to this. I possibly didn't have my glasses on when I was purchasing. And I just want to tell you what it says it does. So the product I would normally use is called Lift Serum, and it looks very similar to this. In my after cleansing, this would be the first product that I would use in my routine for that day before I start with my makeup application. So all the Lift range is in this beautiful soft musky pink color, glass bottling. Most of the products are with a pump action on top. So the Lift Serum says that it smooths, firms and fortifies. It is like a cream gel. And the description that Chanel give us on the website says that it has naturally 93% naturally derived ingredients. The new Lift Serum delivers highly smoothing and firming action with its star active ingredient, botanical alfalfa concentrate. Now, I use the serum morning and night, and I use it underneath my moisturizer. It is a beautiful, soft, gel-like serum. So it's not creamy, but it's also not like a water gel. The second product I follow up with is the Lift Creme. And this is perfect. Now, keeping in mind that I have got a slightly oily skin. So as you can see, I'm well and truly into this. I think this is my second or third, I think this is my third jar. So this cream smooths and firms. It's a beautiful, soft, creamy texture without feeling overly emollient, quite often in richer creams for mature skin, you can really feel that lanolin type texture in there. This is a gorgeous soft pink, again in the smoked clear glass packaging. And what Chanel says is that They've created a smoothing and firming cream, highly concentrated in naturally occurring ingredients, and the Lift cream is formulated with a new ingredient, the botanical alpha concentrate as well. As it says, it's as efficient as retinol, which we all know what retinol does, and in a formula that is gentle on the skin. And this is available in a couple of different textures. I have got it in just the cream. You can get it in cream fine, this cream, and cream rich. So I would say that if your skin is a lot drier than mine, then you would go with this, then with the cream rich. I also use the Lift eye cream, and I use this morning and night. And again, it's a beautiful light formula. It really does its job. And for some time there, I think as long as we're protecting our skin, and using great emollients on our skin, it's going to give us healthier looking skin for a lot longer. And perhaps the eye area was something that when I had to budget, it was something that I sort of dropped off my list of products. But over the last 18 months or so, I have reintroduced this eye cream into my routine, and I am going to be the first to admit that, yes, I really think I have seen results. After working in the industry for a long time, you know what products really can and what products really can't do. I believe, anyway, that's my opinion on the claims that are made. But I think with this particular product here, I've seen a real difference. I've seen a real difference in the fine lines and the crepiness around my eye area. I think, of course, when we're tired and a bit run down, we're always going to see that. And I still have darkness in my eye area. I show you that when I'm doing makeup tutorials. So what Chanel says about their eye cream is, for the first time, Chanel Research has created a smoothing and firming eye cream, highly concentrated in naturally occurring ingredients, again in the botanical alfalfa concentrate, and again as effective as retinol. Now, look, from my understanding, retinol, and going back into my early days in the beauty industry, retinol was something that creates the skin to shed, to reproduce at a quicker rate. Our skin naturally, skin cells, when we're much younger, say, 18, 19, 20, we will reproduce skin cells at a much faster rate. As we get to 25 and further on, that just declines, and we're not reproducing skin cells as quickly. So the theory behind that is when we're using products that will slough off any of the dead skin cells, then we're promoting that skin renewal within our skin, and that's what will create a younger, healthier looking skin. So that's what retinol does. But retinol can also be quite abrasive on some skins, in my experience. I would also be quite nervous of using a heavily laced retinol product. I have fine little red capillaries around this area of my skin. I would be probably a little bit hesitant. But this, Chanel is saying that their product in here, their botanical alfalfa concentrate, is efficient as retinol without this having the retinol in it. I don't know all the ingredients in these products, but I don't claim to be a chemist. I don't claim to understand what all these products do either. So that is the eye cream, which I use morning and night, and I will use that with my ring finger because that is what is going to apply the least amount of pressure onto the skin. It's nice and soft, spongy, and just pat that into this area here, bringing it out to the edge of the eye, and then with a very subtle motion, massaging out, massaging up here and massaging out. So that's my daytime routine. There is a product that I do use before I use my basic skincare range. I've recently purchased this is, oh, I'm not even sure actually how to pronounce this, but it is out of the Sublimage range, and it is a cleansing oil, not to be confused with the other Sublimage, which is like a solid oil, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But this oil, it is actually like an oil. Pump onto your hand, massage onto the skin, add some water. Crazy. I don't know what they put in these products in the Sublimage, but it is the most amazing effect on the skin. And being that oil, it feels so comfortable, but not oily, not like even though it is an oil, it doesn't have that greasy feeling. This beautiful, calming, gentle, massaging oil that you just all over your skin, and then splash with water or use a damp cloth, whichever you prefer to use, and take that off. And the glow that is left on your skin is just crazy. So I use that before I start with any of my other creams in preparation. I probably should have started with that product. Next, what I have been using is the Lift Lotion, and as you can see, I have really loved that to death, and it's actually lasted a very, very long time. So the Lift Lotion, I will see what the website says about this. So when I first saw this product, I thought it was like a toner. And I thought, well, no, I'm not putting a toner on my skin because of the capillaries. So I wasn't going to use that. But this says it is the Lift Lotion, and that it smooths, firms, and plumps. So I was a little bit skeptical. I thought, how can a lotion do that? But I tell you what it does do. It prepares your skin for your skincare routine, because it actually softens. It will soften all the skin. If you use this first, which is, it's a very lotiony, very liquidy lotion, I should say. You could put it onto a cotton pad and apply. I use it directly onto my hand and just massage all the way over my skin, and it will prepare your skin to allow the moisturizer to really be absorbed. So what it says to do on the website is, it says, when faced with daily environmental aggressors, skin becomes fragile and dehydrated. Imbalanced skin is no longer receptive to the benefits of skincare products. As a first step with a skincare ritual, the Lift Lotion is essential to help restore the skin's barrier, function, and balance so that it can receive the full benefits offered by the Lift products. Now, that's what I experienced before I actually read what it's about. As soon as I realised that it wasn't a toner and that it was just a lotion to be used before everything else, and I thought it might even almost move into being a serum, I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And now I realise this is actually what it's purely designed for. So to be honest, I alternate between the Lift Lotion, and I've also just started using the Hydra Beauty. This is another range. It's a different range. It's in the blue. The reason why I'm switching out the Lift, I'm just wanting to have this Hydra Beauty Micro Liquid Essence. I'm wanting to give that a try. Again, this comes in a twist bottle, so it's in an application, not a pump. Is because it's possibly going to have a lot more hydrating qualities than what the Lift Lotion, because they're designed for different things. So because my skin can be oily, it's aged, but it also, dehydration is probably my biggest enemy. So if I can add anything that's going to help to add more hydration to my skin, then this is the one. So I'm starting to use that before I use my other skincare routine. While we're on the Hydra Beauty, I also use at different times, depending on what I've been doing, I also use the Hydra Beauty Day Cream. This is, I've never used a product like this in my life. I've never seen anything like it. When I first got this, I thought, oh, hang on, is there something wrong with this? Because it looked to me like it had split or curdled almost, because it had all these tiny little lumps in it. What they are is they're little spheres of moisture. So when you put this product on your skin and start to massage, these little spheres burst on the skin, and they're like just this massive drink of water for your skin. I will use this if I've had a day outdoors, particularly if it's been windy. I live in a very dry environment. It's a bit humid lately, but generally not humid. And this is, I use it in conjunction with my Lift, but it is for a completely different purpose. It's during those times when my skin just feels so dehydrated that all that it needs is just this massive drink of water, and I will just use this in between using my other products. Okay, let me talk to you about the Sublimage. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that either. This is a cleanser. And again, it's a product that I've never seen anything like before. I don't know what other brands have a product like it. It's a solid gel. So when you, now this is nearly empty. I've got a new one that I haven't put out, but if you can see that, it comes out in a solid block, like a solid gel. You massage that onto your skin. Massage that onto your skin when you've got your makeup on, like to take your makeup off. And within seconds, it turns into this beautiful, beautiful oil. I've never felt anything like it. I did see somebody demonstrating it on YouTube, and I thought, oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm 100% convinced, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm now onto my second tube of this. You can see the name of that, and if you're interested, have a look at their website. But look, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's up around $200, I think, something like that. It is a cleanser. I wouldn't recommend using it around your eye area, of course, but it does, again, as I was talking to you about this other cleanser here, which is a much lighter, different. This is like a fresh up cleansing oil. This here, I've never seen my skin look like it after using it. So after taking off my makeup, it leaves like this almost an iridescent glow. It almost looks like a tanning. It looks like I've been out in the sun, like just very subtly. I just can't suggest it highly enough. If you're in the market for a new cleanser, you want something that feels so purely luxurious, and it has a great scent as well. So it is highly scented. If you don't like scent, you may not like it. But yeah, I can't recommend this highly enough to anybody. So that's something that's fair. No, that's my second time around on that particular product. Earlier in the, no, actually it was only a couple of months ago. I was going to say earlier in the year. I was given, my daughter gave me this gorgeous little set of #1 in the Serum Revitalization and also the Creme. These are both really lovely products. This will contain something like a retinol, I believe, because I do get a little bit of pilling after using it, depending. I generally will use these products here on days that I'm not doing a full makeup. Love them, absolutely love them to death, and there's no fragrance in them, and there's absolutely no fragrance in them. and they're beautiful emollient, lovely, creamy, beautiful, beautiful products. And number one, I think they do a whole range of other items as well. But I set them to the side and just use them on days that I'm not applying any makeup. This is something new to me. I have two new products actually. Before I talk to you about those, just quickly, I was doing a demonstration the other day talking about the best way to remove lipstick is also with your, like a dual phase eye makeup remover. And I'm lucky enough to have the Chanel one, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is so soft. I know with some eye makeup removers, you can feel the alcohol in them. You can feel the dryness on your eyelids once you've finished using it. With this, you just will not have that feeling. It is absolutely beautiful without it being oily and sticking on your lashes and feeling irritating afterwards. So what I've just bought as a special gift to myself is the Sublimage de Vanille. So this is their exfoliator. It has vanilla bean granules, and to be honest, I've only just got it, so I've only just used it once, and I was really, again, I was hesitant because I thought an exfoliator is an exfoliator to a degree. I mean, any quality exfoliator is going to be quite okay on your skin. So we don't want anything that's too harsh because it can be really abrasive and upset the skin, particularly these little capillaries I've been talking to you about. But anything that you're going to use to exfoliate is going to be good. However, this, again, is another one of those products which I don't know what they're putting into it, because my skin was just a different level of beautiful after using this exfoliating product. So the little granules, look, they don't burst. I thought they may have, but they don't. But at the same time, when I first went to apply, they felt almost a little bit sharp, but then they didn't. The minute I started to move this product around, I could just feel that it was soothing my skin, giving it this beautiful glow, which you're going to get anyway after exfoliating. But there's something else in here which just creates this additional level of glow and colour and health, just a beautiful, healthy look to the skin. So this one here, the Sublimage, I'll leave all these products in the description box details for you. I also went ahead and bought myself the Hydra Beauty Mask de Nuit Camelia. I have not pronounced that properly at all, but I wanted to try a hydrating mask. I used to always be a fan of the Lancome that I worked with for many years. Obviously, I was a big fan of all their skincare products. Until this day, I've probably still always loved those. I used this and went, oh my God. So it went on as a cream, as like a lotiony cream, a bit more than a lotion. And I'm sitting there thinking this, and it was actually then it sort of turned. It started to feel like this beautiful soft oil, and I don't know if that's what it's actually meant to, I haven't read enough about it. Perhaps that's what it's meant to actually do. It's what it says it does: hydrating and oxygenating overnight mask, highly concentrated in the camellia flowers, inspired by dew. The cream texture transforms into droplets of water light freshness. So that's obviously what I was feeling on my skin, was this, the longer it sat on my skin, the more it changed and the more it felt different. Absolutely beautiful. You leave it on overnight. It has got instructions on here. So in the evening, recharge your skin with essential elements. In the morning, discover smooth skin with radiant glow for face and lips. So yes, you are meant to leave it on overnight. I think I ended up just putting on my normal night cream a couple of hours later, but again, it was such a fantastic investment for something that I've always tried to be quite rational with skincare, and dealing with clients from all walks of life, from all different abilities to be able, and all different budgets. And, when the crunch really comes to what stays in the basket and what has to go out, there's certain things that I would swap out to be able to have, your night cream or your day cream. Sometimes I might have swapped out a mask and perhaps, introduced another brand that may give some results. For this, absolutely would not. For this, and actually all the Chanel products, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in the Chanel products that I've shown to you today that I would swap out for anything. I have got a little sample of the Sublimage eye cream. I think I'm going to start saving so I can purchase myself an eye cream, because this is just another level again. I've talked to you about how much I love the Lift, and I've really seen improvements in that. This is just another level again, and just the silkiness, the creaminess of it is completely different. So I just wanted to share with you, and I've also had the opportunity to go and purchase these products so I can test them out and show them to you. You don't have to have the big outlay, because I've done that, and telling you which products for me are in and which products are out. Again, it's going to depend on your skincare. I am not a Chanel expert. I've never been trained with their products, so I can only go on what is working for me. What I did mean to say was that I think it was late last year, I was invited to an exclusive event in Chadstone in Victoria by Chanel, and got to experiment with some of their serums, which are valued around about $1,000 upwards. Yes, absolutely beautiful. And wouldn't it be lovely if we could all sort of stretch our budget to fit that in. So I hope today, by me showing you what I've got in my collection, showing you, I think my skin is doing quite okay for my age. Hoping that by me sharing this, demonstrating to you, showing you what I use, that might help you in your decision making moving forward. So look, thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you again next time in my next makeup tutorial. Have a great day.